All right, we're going to take a look at some of the new Google updates that happened. Some of these were just new updates with Google, and some of them were because we added the Google Plus edition. Next couple of videos I do are going to be focused on some of those updates. I'm going to start with some Google Doc things that you can now do with the Google Plus edition and smart chips, which is something we started to talk about at the end of last year. Before, if you came to smart chips, you had the ability to put in date, people, file, calendar, event, and place. You'll notice now there's some new ones, and I'm going to talk about a few of these right now. One of them is the voting chip. I absolutely love this because you can drop in voting chips into your document. I'm going to put a couple here. You'll notice there's 3 different pre-built voting chips: the thumbs up, the heart, the plus sign. I can add those in. I can also do a custom one. So I'm going to come down here and do a custom where I can choose the emoji or different emojis that I want. So I can come here and say, oh, I want the thumbs down emoji. So I got thumbs up, thumbs down, and plus sign. And I can tell everybody who has access what each one of these means. Each person, when they're logged in, can come click which one they want. If they click it twice, it disappears for them. I can add to each one, but I can only click each one once. So people coming into the document can vote, and you can then have a tally right on the document of what they want. Great way to put that in the Google Docs and have kids or staff respond to something. So those are called voting chips. It's part of the smart chips we now have access to. And you can do your custom ones like I saw there, or I did there, and you can add that in to your doc, okay? There's also, in the smart chips, the ability now to put a timer or stopwatch. I'm going to focus on the timer here for a minute. It comes up as a 5-minute timer. So if you put that in, it'll be a 5-minute timer, but you can easily change that just with the keys. I put in a 1 followed by zeros, and then you hit enter and you get a 10-minute timer. I can click back in and say, no, that's not right. I want a 12-minute timer. I change that up, hit enter. And then inside your document, that stays. And when you're working on that document, you come click plus, and the timer will start counting down. If kids have access to this, staff has access to this, they would see that timer counting down when someone hits play. And that would be able to watch that timer going down for group time or conversation time or whatever. That timer would be added. So you can add a timer and a stopwatch, which just counts up into your document. Those are both in smart chips, great things to look at. The other one I want to focus on today is the placeholder chips. I absolutely love these because sometimes I know that I'm going to add some things to a document, but I'm not ready to put it in yet. These are placeholder chips that let you drop it in saying, I'm going to add this later, and you can come back to it. So I can come in and say, you know what? I know I'm going to add a person into here that I want to work with, and I know that I'm going to add a place. So I'm going to come down here to these placeholder, put a place, and I know I'm going to put a file in here. But I want to type up my document first before I'll add all that in. So I'm adding my placeholder stuff, have everything in its location, and then I'm going to type everything into my document. Then I'm going to come back. Okay, now I'm ready, and this needs to be, everyone can find the information for that person. The place, I'm going to be going to the Parkview Educational Complex. Right there, I want that address. So I add that in, and the file that we are looking for today is my untitled document. I'm going to add that in. Nice, easy way. You can put those placeholders in, go back and search and find those files or those locations, add them in later. Everything's typed up, ready to go, and then you can send it in. So those new smart chips are great features that you can use inside your Google Docs. With the new Education Plus edition and some updates that have happened. You find them by going to Insert, Smart Chips, and you'll see all the different ones that you have available. Like I said, all of these, some of these were here before, but the new ones here you can use. Great things that you can use with students, staff, different things inside your document. So hopefully that helps you out. Take a look at them. We will have some more videos coming up with some new Google features that you can use as well. So keep your eye out for those videos.